Alrighty, hello everyone. Welcome to the break. It is 5 o'clock. I'm gonna let it roll for a little bit. Let you guys roll in. Maybe a few minutes. Let you guys roll in. Alrighty, looks like we got one viewer so far, so I'll let it roll roll for a little bit. A few minutes. Let this show up on people's timelines, and then we will get started. So typically what I like to do with my breaks is I go over rules first, and then I go over, I do a little intro about me, in case you decide to stay with me, and also I've got some cool things for sale that not a lot of other people have for sale, so I hook a lot of people up with some cool things. I've helped a lot of people actually in my breaks buy some non-break related items. So yeah, and then I will get started with the break. So it'll probably be about like 10-15 minutes till I actually get started. But then yeah, and then I'll go over the team names, and then what else? So I do the rules, say a little bit about myself, go over the team names, and then I'll get started. So it'll probably be about 5-10 minutes till I start actually ripping open the cards. So if you're watching this post live or on YouTube, because one of you needs it on YouTube, let me know. Let me know if you need this on YouTube. But if you're watching this post live, then you can skip forward. Alright, I got a message from someone on eBay. Man, how do I get this live break? CET 2001. Whoever has some Rams, let me know if you are watching. I have the link in the description for all of my listings. So typically it's not that difficult to find the group, but let me know if you're watching, if you got in. I know I just approved someone, so if not, I will send you the link. I've got a link to my Facebook and my YouTube channel. On YouTube, I don't go live because of two reasons. First of all, I like to go live on my Facebook here because it's just like YouTube. You can rewatch it over and over. You could stay in the group, and if you want, you don't have to. You can stay in the group, and then you can get some leftover teams for cheap. Like this break, I sold. Oh, Anthony, was that you? All right, cool. You got it? I was about to send you the link, so I don't have to send you the link. Yeah. So on YouTube, I don't go live because on Facebook, it's just easier. It's literally the same thing as YouTube. You can rewatch it. You can literally watch all my other previous breaks and future breaks on here. Also, you can pick up teams for cheap. Sometimes like right now, I've got a half random, half pick your team break up. I also do discounts on breaks if you buy off eBay, because eBay there's fees, and that is a pain in the butt. So, anyways, got five viewers now. I was gonna do something. Oh yeah, I remember what I was gonna do. I will get started with the break then. I'll start off with the rules. By the way, PSA, for those that are watching that have Facebook, if you're part of this group, I don't know if anyone in here is, but if you're part of this group, trading card to restock information, Walmart, Target, Barnes, Meijer, etc. I made this group. Fun fact. This is my group. So join it up if you want right now or after. Just a group where people post stocks that happen. Like you can see, I just got a notification there. They just post stocks that happen around their area, helping each other get cards. I like to help people, so yeah, I made this group. Join up if you like. It's a very big group. Got 24,000 people. Grows about 1,000 to 2,000 every week. So you can connect with people in your area. There are tons of people in the group, and it's super nice. It's a great resource that I made. I made it actually in the summer. All right, so I have someone else needing to join, so I'll approve them quick before I get started with the rules. All right, should be good to go. If you miss any part of the break on Facebook here, you can rewatch it. You can rewind live. You can rewind post live. So it's super cool too. Many of you know that, but those that don't, it's sweet. I love Facebook. Oh, it's my number one. Go Bears, Aaron. No, you kicked. I'm kicking you. No, I'm kidding. I would assume that, well, you're new with me, but I would assume that you probably saw a little bit about me then. If you're saying that sort of thing, maybe, unless you're just a Bears fan. Aaron, yep, you are a Bears fan. All right, so anyways, rules on the break. Any college card will go to their current team. So for these, obviously, most of these guys are on their current team. I've only ran into one instance where I will say this instance right now, where this has happened. For every one of my breaks, all teams have been taken. So any card that gets open, literally any card, will get sent out. So even if they're not on a team. So, for example, Jamie Newman. He's not in here. Maybe he is. I think he is, actually. They decided to make a ton of him for some reason. He's not on a team, obviously, but he is. He's on. He was with the Eagles for a little bit, so he's on the. For like a week. So I sent him to the Eagles. So I send them college players to their current team. If they aren't on a current team, so if they are retired, this is for Prism Draft Picks product. If they're retired, so like Drew Brees, now Tom Brady, I send them to whoever they got drafted by because it's draft picks. So if they are on a team, though, like for an example, during the season, I was sending Tom Brady to the Bucks because he was on the Bucks. But now, since he's retired, I send him to the Patriots, he got drafted by. So if they're retired, if they're not on a team, I send them to whoever they got drafted by. And then if they aren't on a team and if they're a rookie or something, I send them to whoever they were last with. If they were undrafted, so like Jamie Newman, undrafted, spent a week with the Eagles, so I sent him to the Eagles, since that's the only really tie he has to a team, right? So, but it's only happened once where I've had a card that I've opened that has never, the guy, it was an autograph. It was actually twice, so once with football, once with basketball. The guy it was an autograph of each guy. They were never on a team at all. Not even for a day. They were undrafted, rookie card, rookie auto, undrafted. So in that case, I just randomed it off on random.org. Many of you know what that is. If you don't, it's just a site that it's a list randomizer, basically. So I do that. That's also what I do with Panini points. If there are Panini points, I will random off the Panini points, so someone will get Panini points, if there are any. Knock on wood, hopefully none, but because I prefer autos over Panini points. But if there are Panini points, I just random it off. I random off all 32 teams, or 32 names, I should say. So everyone has a shot to get it. So anyways, those are the rules. If I'm missing something, I will say it as it goes. Just so you guys know also, this far right pile, these cards will get shipped base. Middle pile are going to get shipped sleeved. Left pile is going to be shipped top loaded. I am very generous with my supplies because, or I try to be, because if you saw my description in my listing, I have that I will not run a break if it doesn't make its money back. So what that basically means is exactly what it sounds like. This break, well, all these aren't going to get open. I will let you guys choose your mega. I like to do that. So I'll do that in a minute here after I explain. But I calculate how much money I piled into the break. So for instance, this break is about $250 worth of retail, a little more with tax actually. And then I pile in supplies because I pay for these supplies. They're all brand new supplies. I pay for them. Brand new thing of sleeves. I factor in shipping supplies. For example, just the bubble mailers alone, when I order those, I drop a good $100 at a time. So I factor in everything, literally everything, even, believe it or not, even the ink that I use to print off the labels. Although I'm not that nitpicky. But I factor in everything on average. And if it doesn't make its money back, at least, so if it doesn't make its money back, then I will cancel. I own the right to cancel the break. I've only had to do that twice. Both the times I had $300 worth of product, and the break, the teams ended up selling for like $150. And with eBay fees, shipping, everything else, it's just not worth my time because every break takes me about 6 hours to do. Sorting the cards, shipping the cards, and everything. I love doing breaks, but it's just so time consuming, and just the amount of time and effort that I put into it, and to lose $150, it would not be worth it for me at all. And I know that some people are like against that. Well, if you're in it to make money, then you should be okay losing money too. Well, my contradiction to that is I run breaks. I have run numerous breaks where I have barely made any money. Like a few weeks ago, basketball, I only made $20 on a break. Literally, I showed it on camera. I only made $20. So, I mean, that's $20 more than what I had before. But I also get all of it gets sent to taxes. So it's just a lot of work to do for $20. But anyways, so that I will, if it doesn't at least make its money back, then that's what will happen if it ever does happen. I don't think it'll ever happen again. So just so you guys know about that. A little bit about me. I'm from Green Bay, Wisconsin, so that's where I grew up. I just graduated and moved to Beaver Dam. If you're right, yeah, I appreciate it, Anthony. I just explain it for every break, just because those that are new with me, I don't want to let you down if you decide to break with me again and I cancel it. So I just explain it every break, just for that reason, because I personally don't want to let you down, but if it does happen, that's the reason why. And I have it set to bidding because I want you guys to bid it to whatever you feel is fair, you know. And then the more money I make, the more generous I am with supplies, and I do a lot of sweet deals too on the remaining teams. Ask Armin. Armin takes every single remaining team almost. But anyways, so I am from Green Bay, Wisconsin, so I'm a huge Packer fan. I just graduated as a PE teacher, so I'm living on my own. Any money that I'm making is going to rent now because I live on my own. Literally, I live on my own, but also any true money that I make, it goes back into this, buying product, buying cards, buying supplies. But what I'm saving up for is my grandpa just transferred two of his 4 season tickets into my name, and I'm only 23 years old, so I'm going to have 2 Green Bay Packers season tickets. And fun fact, it costs $2,100 per seat, so it's going to cost me $4,200. That's a lot of money. But that's just a licensing fee, so I get that money back if I ever get rid of them, which I never will. I 100% promise you that. I never will. So I think that's super cool. It's a price I have to pay, but I am willing to pay it. Also, that's not including the $1,000 or so that I'm going to have to pay every year for the tickets alone. So it's going to be pretty pricey, but that's what I'm saving up for myself. So if you ever want to go to a Packer game, let me know. Add me as a friend, save me as a contact, whatever you want to do. I could actually find some really good Packer deals on tickets if anyone ever wants to go to a game. So I also collect game-worn memorabilia. I worked at the factory that we literally made all the players' stuff. So we made the players' jerseys, game pants, and hand warmers. Any patch card that comes out that you see, and it says this for NFL only. And it says this is not associated with any specific game or event. That came straight from the factory that I worked at, it's called Ripon Athletic. It's in Wisconsin, not far from Green Bay. So I worked at the factory. I've got a lot of cool stuff. I had about 500 patches of every team, like patches like this. So I had 500 patches like this, or like a Dolphins patch or something. So I had 500 team patches. Now I'm down to 3 Jets patches. So if you're a Jets fan, I've got 3 left. I'm selling them for $2 a piece. That's all. I started with 500. So if anyone here is by chance a Jets fan and you want 3 Jets patches for $6, let me know. Free shipping. I'll include them with your cards. And then I'm all out of patches. I had a bunch of jerseys. I had a bunch of game pants. Now I'm down to not much besides Packer. I have a lot of Packer stuff because I buy Packer memorabilia straight from the team. So, yeah, anyways, like what I said at the beginning, if you were here, I like to let you guys choose your boxes. So I've got so much of this stuff that you see right in front of me. So I just chose random. But this, since this is the main portion of the break, I've only got 5 mega boxes, so I will let you choose. So first number that I see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, is the box that we will do for the break, all right? I don't care who says the number, but the first number I see in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is the box that we will do. And then we will get started after I grab a scissors. 5. All right, so we're doing the back one. Thank you, B. Thank you, B. If you grab a scissors quick, then we will get started. All right, so I thought that it was super cool too because this break, I've done this same break. This is my 3rd time doing the same break. I have enough product to do this 4 more times, but I've done probably, I'm not kidding, number 5, that's what we did, it's B. Oh, 3, you guys were a little late, but we are sticking with 5. All right, but anyways, if you were here, or I think Armin was only one in my last break. But last break, I've done probably 40, 30 breaks with some of these Prism Drop Pix Blasters. Each one has about only 2 to 3, but I've probably opened about 80 of them, and I was chasing an on-campus card forever. I had yet to see one, and I've opened probably about 80. I only have about 15 left. But I finally got the first one in my last break. It was a Zach Wilson one. I got a lot of them from a lot of different stores and a lot of different batches. So there is a very high chance that there's another 1 or 2 or maybe even 3 left in the 15 that I have because I've literally opened 80 of them, and last break was the first one. It was a Zach Wilson, and I was super pumped about that. So hopefully we get another one today. What I'm trying to say is there's a very high chance because I think there's about 1 in every 20, and I've opened about 80, and I've got 1 so far. So, anyways, starting off with the break. Terry McLaurin, J.J. Watt, Stephon Diggs, Michael Thomas, Frank Gifford, Peyton Manning, DK Metcalf, Devontae Adams, Sam Darnold, Khalil Mack, Joey Bosa, Calvin Ridley, Dalvin Cook, Derrick Henry, Brian Urlacher, Dylan Moses. So all rookies, most rookies, 99% of these rookies, and all inserts will get sleeved, just so you know. Kid Reporter. So that Dylan Moses and J.J. Watt will get sleeved. Tom Brady, Joe Mixon, Derek Carr, Justin Tucker, Teddy Bridgewater, Henry Ruggs, Terry Bradshaw, T.J. Watt, Zeke Elliott, Lamar Jackson, Aaron Donald, Devin White, and John Elway. Also, if I put something in the wrong pile, like, not in the wrong pile, but if you see me put, like, the Tom Brady and the base pile and you want it sleeved, let me know. I will sleeve it. Like what I said, more money I make, more generous I am with supplies, so I will gladly do that. Just let me know, obviously, if you're watching live, but also, within reason, as long as you're not getting every card sleeved. So just let me know. I don't know if anyone is a Tom Brady PCer, or a Tom Brady base PCer, but for the most part, I know what pile they should go in, or what should happen to them. Joe Montana, Aaron Rodgers, that should get top loaded. No, but I will put him up on the podium for right now. Jamal Adams, Nick Chubb, Brian Dawkins, Julio Jones, David Montgomery, Keenan Allen, Kyler Murray, Randy Moss, Ryan Tannehill, DeAndre Swift, Jimmy Garoppolo, Michael Thomas, Sage Surratt, Jerry Rice, you got the E there, so you got the last one. Justin Tucker, Teddy Bridgewater, Henry Ruggs, Terry Bradshaw, Mark Brunell, Ben Roethlisberger, Daniel Jones, JT, TJ Watt, Zeke Elliott, Lamar Jackson, Aaron Donald, Devin White, and John Elway. Alrighty, I got an eBay message, so I'm going to check that real quick, make sure that it's nothing too important. Got to make sure that everyone can watch the break. But, so this will just be a minute while I check the message. But yeah, I don't know if I said it before, but I just graduated as a PE teacher. What? Okay, so someone else sent me a message, and they are having a difficult time. They are about to go off, so I thought that, who said that? Who said before that? Someone else said before that they were in, but I thought that it was someone else. Guess a few people couldn't find the link. So I could copy the link and send it to them. Alright. It's just sent it, so hopefully they're good to go. Alright. Now I gotta accept them whenever they request to join. Alright, so, yeah, I forgot what I was saying, but I just graduated as a PE teacher. So I was student teaching before, so doing breaks was also that was my main source of income, actually. I was living with my parents while I was student teaching. I was back at home in Green Bay. Now I moved about an hour and a half away. But yeah, PE was my favorite subject. Oh yeah, it's super fun. I'm teaching. I'm a high school PE teacher right now. I'm a long-term sub, but I hope to stay at high school. But I am PE is the only subject that you could actually teach K through 12. Fun fact, or one of the only subjects. So, but I definitely prefer high school. It's super fun. Like, so far, I think all I've done has been spike ball, cornhole, not badminton, spike ball, cornhole. Just did snowshoeing, ladder golf. What else? Just learned Coob, basketball, volleyball. It's super fun. So that's what I do now. And it's super fun. So I'm very big into sports. Actually, tomorrow our high school team is playing, and if they win, then they make the state championship. So good to watch them tomorrow. But tailgating games. Oh yeah, tailgating games. That went right over my head for a second. That's what I did that's what I'm doing with them right now because it's outdoor education, and here in Wisconsin, it is too cold to go outside. I mean, I took them outside one day to go snowshoeing, but there's no snow on the ground anymore. There's barely any snow on the ground, so I am all good with that. Jamar Chase. So I'm just doing backyard games, but indoors. But next week it's supposed to be a lot warmer, so probably gonna take them outside, do bocce ball maybe, maybe do lacrosse or plan on hopefully doing some other fun stuff with them too, like kayaking. Greg Rasu. Oop, there you go. Jamar is gonna get sleeved. I'll actually make a medium pile because if that's literally the only Jamar that comes out, I'll top load him. There's been breaks like that have happened where there's only one card. Like I think one Justin Fields like that came out, so I ended up just top loading him for the Bears. Rashad Bateman, Kyle Pitts, and Rondell Moore. So that's an insert card of the pack. So the inserts out of these, the inserts and the back thick card will automatically get sleeved. Sean Wade, Kyle Trask. He's gonna be again in the middle. Mac Jones, I'll awesome. All right, Jamar, I'll top load that one, and Elijah Moore. Demetric Felton, Elijah Molden, Kenneth Gainwell, Terrence Marshall Jr., and again, Terrence Marshall Jr. That pack said Terrence Marshall Jr. right on it. Javonte Williams, Kyle Trask, Kyle Pitts, Chuba Hubbard. Oh, that's a variation one, and Kadarius Toney. So yeah, all these are in the middle pile. They will likely just get sleeved unless you would like them top loaded. But I have them in the middle because if that's the only Mac Jones we get for you, New England, I'm sorry, but I will top load him for you still. But wow, it looks like a lot of Kyle Trask coming out. Kyle Trask again. Chuba Hubbard. Jalen Waddle. Najee Harris. And Kellen Mond. I will top load this guy for you because he's a quarterback. No matter what, Brett, what team do you have? I remember putting your name in. I forgot what team you got. I'll check in a second. Rondell Moore. Eamon Hawkins. Najee, Devonta Smith, and Jamie Newman. He will go. Oh, Najee. Terrence Marshall Jr., Chuba Hubbard, Patrick Surtain, Kadarius Toney, and Carlos Basham Jr. Actually, I have one left of the Prism Draft Picks H2 hobby hybrid boxes, whatever they're called. I had 5, and I'm down to 1. And I did breaks with 4 of them. 2 of them were just garbage. One of them had an out of 5. What was it? An out of 5 Trevor Lawrence. That card was worth. I looked it up. It was worth about $1,200, but I had a print line, so I valued it at about $1,800 to about $1,000. And out of the other one that I had, the other good one that I had, that was not bad. It had a Najee Harris auto, so it was whatever the special auto is, like it's like a bubble auto or something. They had a Najee auto out of it, which was super cool. Larry Roche, Chuba Hubbard, Jamar Chase, Tamorian Terry. He also is one of those guys that is not on a team, so I sent him to the Seahawks, and Kenneth Gainwell. But that break that I got the Najee auto, oh, that was a good break. That was hilarious. I had a buyer who bought the Steelers, and then they asked for a discount, and I said, no. So then they just never paid. And then, obviously, if you don't pay, I open your spot up. So they ended up watching the breaks still. They saw that I got the Najee auto. And then they reported me to eBay and left a negative feedback for me, which is not cool. That's not fun when that happens because then I have to contact eBay, tell them about it. They remove it, and then they file a report themselves on them. But I was like, he left a negative feedback because he never paid. And I said, it's literally in the description. You got to pay before the break, and if you don't, I sell your spot. And he got all mad because he's like, he sold his spot to a friend. That should be my card. Yeah. I almost sort of wanted to leave it up because it was a little funny, but he said that he was doing something for charity. It was just weird, so I ended up just having it removed and contacting eBay about it, but I was like, what the heck? I mean, what breaker is going to let you pay for a spot and keep the cards after the break? It makes no sense. I don't know. And the guy who I sold it to, he only paid $20 because on eBay it sold for like $25, and the guy asked for a $20 or like a $5 discount, and I said no. So I ended up selling it for off eBay for $20 because off eBay there's obviously no fees. It saves the headache of eBay fees and the taxes thing. So guy just sent $20 and he got a, I don't know what it's worth, like a $300-$400 Najee auto. So that was an interesting break for sure. I'm trying to think. I don't think I've got a different Najee, a good Najee ever since then. Maybe we could turn that around today. All right, hopefully we get another on campus. Here we go. I'm hoping that we get another on campus because we are due for, believe it or not, we are due for another one. All right, Ronald Jones, Allen Robinson, Terrace Marshall Jr. I love it. I love when we get a purple rookie one because I'd say most of the time the purples aren't rookies. Hayden Hawkins and Devonta Smith. I'll take from this pile. Man, I saw silver. Thought it might be James Robinson, Darren Waller, Travis Kelce, silver, so I'll still sleeve him. Justin Fields, he'll get top-loaded, and Kyle Pitts. Cool, so got 2 top-loaded cards so far. Got a green here, Deshaun Watson. Oh, we got an auto. Typically, I like to save those for last. I don't even know how to say his name. And I don't know what team he's on, but we got an auto. I'm going to look him up, make sure that he's on a team. Otherwise, I'm going to have to random him off. Josh Jacobs, Devonta Smith, and Rashad Bateman. I'm going to top load this guy quick. I love it when we get autos and rookie parallels out of this stuff because I'll be honest with you, it's obviously not the most sought out product, but it's still super, super nice for college. All right, let me look him up. IFEATU. He's a cornerback for the Lions. So Lions, you got an auto. Detroit Lions, you got an auto. All right, let me see if this guy needs to get into the group now. Still no. I don't know. He sent a message. He was very ticked off that he couldn't find the group. But I hope he found the group eventually. Oh, he just sent me a message. Hope he found the group eventually. Saying that the link does not work. I don't know. Everyone else found it, so. Hopefully you can get in. I really hope so. All right. Resume with the break. Hope you can get on. Or at least find it. I'm going to upload it to YouTube anyways. Jalen Rigor, Sam Darnold, Trevor Lawrence, there you go. Amilcar Rashad Jr. and Trevor Lawrence again. I'll top load that one also. This one feels thick for some reason. Dang it. I thought maybe it felt thick because it might be on campus. Nope. T. Higgins, Ronald Jones, Justin Fields. Look at that. I know that it's just green, but back-to-back. Pat Freiermuth and Asante Samuel Jr. Back-to-back, Fields and Trevor Green. I think that they're not the most expensive cards, but still. Chris Carson, Justin Jefferson, Trey Sermon. Imagine if one of them ends up like Joe Burrow. That'll be worth something rather than nothing. Rondell Moore and Nico Collins. I actually like sending those in to get graded, not by PSA, but I sent in some Prism draft picks to get graded by SGC, and most of them actually came back at 10, which is super, super cool. Terry McLaurin, Matt Ryan, Gregory Rousseau, Jalen Waddle, and Kadarius Toney. So both these piles here that you see here, one of them is for thin, one of them is for thick stock cards. Those will get sleeved, all right? So just so you know, there's 2 sleeve piles here. Derek Carr, Henry Ruggs, Derrick Henry, Zach Wilson, and Kyle Trask. I'll top load him. All right, we got 4 packs left. Come on, let's get it on campus. Dang it, I saw the silver. And then I saw the Crusade or whatever it is. Cam Newton, he will go to the Panthers. Todd Gurley, Trevor Lawrence, though. There you go. Elijah Moore and Mac Jones. It's been a very long time since Trevor has popped off in one of my breaks. But the all-time best card was that one that I was saying before, the out of 5 out of Prism draft picks. Gardner Minshew, Brandon Ayuk, Tyler Boyd, Amon-Ra St. Brown, and Nick Bolton. 2 more packs left of the Prism draft picks. Got a purple here. I'll actually save this one for next because I think I saw that was a rookie. So, unless this is a better card. All right, Justin Jefferson, Derek Carr, Juju, Carlos Basham, and Jamie Newman. All right, let's see what rookie we got here. Allen Robinson, Chris Carson. I'll go to the back. Tylan Wallace, Jamar Chase, who get top loaded. Chris Carson and Hamilcar Rashad Jr. Cool, awesome. Love to see it. Love to see rookie parallels. So all these are gonna get top loaded. I will do that right now, real quick. For you guys. I like to top load them on camera so that you can see that they are all getting the love and attention that they deserve. I'm going to put those in the sleeve pile for now. But I will, like what I said, I will top load them if those are the only cards of those players that you get. Which hopefully isn't the case. Hopefully we got an auto on one of them out of the remaining stuff that we got. Trying to think who the biggest name auto that I got this year was out of this year's players. I got Kyle. No, not Kyle. Trevor. No, not Trevor. What's his name? The quarterback for the 49ers. Trey Lance. I got Trey Lance's auto out of Prestige. It was a mega box. I had about 15 mega boxes, and that was by far the best one. The other ones were like Hunter Long, Demetric Felton. But the best one was by far Trey Lance. And so far, out of the 2 playoff megas that I've opened, one of them had, I think, 600 Panini points. And the other one had what auto was it? I'm trying to remember. It was last break. Oh, I forgot whose auto it was. I don't think it was a rookie either. I forgot whose auto it was, wow. But I know last break had an auto, and it wasn't a big name auto. There's Trevor, got the Fields, and then the Marshall Jr., and then we are going to go to I'll do the playoff hanger next. So unfortunately, no on campus out of that one. But I don't know. I forgot about 15 left, and I'd be shocked if I don't get another one out of those 15. But oh yeah, if anyone's into basketball, on Saturday I have a basketball break. It's all Mosaic. It's got 2 Mosaic mega boxes, some Mosaic packs, and blasters. So if you're interested in basketball, go to my page, and then bid on those teams if you want. All right, here we go. First hanger. I would skip to the hits, but it's only 2 hangers and shouldn't take too long anyways. Kid Reporter. Alrighty. I actually like playoff, to be honest. That's why I got a lot of it, because I don't know, I think that it's a fun rip. It doesn't get a lot of love, but I think that it's just fun to rip. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I also like the design of it. Pretty simple. DJ Chark. Chris Herndon. Although in this product, there's quite a few players that I've never heard of, like him. Melvin Gordon, Jesse Bates, Michael Pittman Jr., Stephon Gilmore, Chris Johnson, Joe Burrow, Derek Carr, Chase Claypool, James Robinson, Michael Pirine, John Elway, Baker, Justin Herbert, Randall Cobb. That's actually a Packer one. Cool. Jerry Jeudy, T. Higgins, Darren Waller, Minka Fitzpatrick, DeAndre Hopkins. Oh my gosh. Why can't they just have the cards all go in the same direction, right? Steve Largent. Christian McCaffrey, Miles Sanders, Ronald Jones, Brian Urlacher, Jalen Ramsey, Adam Thielen, CeeDee Lamb, Brian Burns, Ryan Fitzpatrick, Raheem Mostert, Patrick Peterson, Daniel Jones, Traquan Smith, Chase Young, Isaiah Simmons, Aaron Rodgers, Joe Montana, Calvin Ridley. He got fined, didn't? Or he's got suspended because he was bidding on games. Kyler Murray, TJ Hawkinson. Biggest letdown draft pick of the last year. I took second to last place in my league, partially due to him giving up literally halfway through the year. Jabril Cox, Simi Bahoko, Seth Williams, Joe Tyron. What? Like, I've never heard of this guy. Something. Elijah Moore, Joseph Asai, Ray Lewis, Tony Gonzalez, Juju, Fletcher Cox, Devin White, Jared Goff, Adolphe Owa. There you go. Rashad Bateman, Andre Sisco. Never heard of him. Thunder and Lightning. I heard that this was an error. It's supposed to be Thunder and Lightning, but I don't know. So someone, if you do know that, confirm or deny that. Last break we got a Packer one of these. So now we got a Vikings one, and this will end up in the trash. I'm kidding. Well, I would not do that. But rookie wave, Dwayne Eskridge, and call to arms. Ryan Tannehill. Doesn't even have his name. Oh, it has his name at the bottom. I was trying to find his name. But my thumb was covering it up. Alright, we'll tap on this. Alrighty, next hanger. This guy still has not joined the group. What the? Well. I feel bad, but at the same time, I don't think I've had that. That would be the first time out of a lot of times that someone has not been able to find the group. Oh, there you go. All right, so Katie Porter in the back there. All right, here we go. Clyde Edwards-Helaire. Gonna move my pals around to the right here to make more space. All right, Clyde Edwards-Helaire, Myles Garrett, Derwin James Jr., Warren Moon, Kendrick Bourne, Julio Jones, J.K. Dobbins, Chris Jones, Joe Thomas, Josh Allen, Dan Marino, Ryan Tannehill. Oh my gosh, why do they do this? I don't know about you, but I would much rather prefer just all the same way. I don't think that it would be that difficult to do it either. Max Crosby, Jerome Bettis, Devontae Parker, C.J. Henderson, Joe Namath, Patrick Mahomes, OBJ, Keenan Allen, Brandon Ayuk, Dalvin Cook, DeMarcus Lawrence, Jameis Winston, Logan Thomas, Chase Edmonds, Romeo Okwara, DJ Moore, Fletcher Cox, Devin White, Jared Goff, Robert Tonyan, Tyler Lockett, AJ Terrell, Lawrence Taylor, Tom Brady. We got Nick Bosa, Dante Culpepper, Kenny Galladay, Alvin Kamara, Joe Theismann, Chandler Jones. Here we go with the rookies. Chris Evans, Peyton Turner, Malcolm Koonce, never heard of him. Ramondre Stevenson, what? Oh, I just got an email. Packers season ticket renewal. No way. It went through. Oh my gosh, I'm excited about that. I don't know how to say his name. Kwity Paye, Joe Thomas, Josh Allen, Mike Gesicki, Khalil Mack, Aaron Donald, Kirk Cousins. Wow. Chuba Hubbard. Oh my gosh, I'm excited now. Let's check my email. I have my email up, so I'm going to look at it in a second. Frank Darby, Caleb Farley. Call to arms, Josh Allen, Brian Dawkins, and rookie wave, Najee Harris. There you go. There's a Najee. That's a nice Najee, to be honest. It's a purple one. I like this a lot, actually. So that's a decent Najee. All right, I am excited. I'm sorry. I say it in every break. What I'm saving up for. It's a big deal to me. Us Packer fans, it's a big deal. What? Whoa, I can't show my account ID, but look at this. Oh, I got it. I now get emails that I'm a season ticket holder. It says pay early and win by midnight. So I have to pay. Wow, I now have an account. I hid my account number because I think you could do a lot with them, but wow, I'm excited. Here. There. I don't think you can see it. I now have my own season tickets. Or my email is out too. Sweet, I'm pumped about that. That's what I was saying at the beginning. And I just got the email for it. Wow. I was wondering, well, my grandpa, he filled it out, but I didn't think he turned it in already, but I guess he did. Guess he turned in the paperwork already, so it supposedly means I owe him some money. $4,200. All right. So that is what I'm actually saving up for. Any true money that I make from breaks, it's gone to that. It's going, well, I had to pay my grandpa. He said that I don't have to pay him all at once, though, but I pay off my credit card all at once. My OCD doesn't like the debt thing, so I'm pumped about that. Super pumped. Oh my gosh. I'm excited now. My wallet's not going to be excited after I click that pay now button, but I'm excited. Sure hope that they upgraded my seats too, because I asked, well, you could upgrade your seats also after you get your season tickets, so hope I have it upgraded, because my grandpa, he got them, I think 5 years ago, and he's giving them to me because he doesn't have a cell phone, and the tickets are now mobile only, so he's putting 2 into my name and 2 into my aunt's name. Chris Godwin, Darren Waller, got a numbered card here, Derek Carr. Typically, I sleeve these, but I haven't seen a numbered card in a while, so I'll top load him for you. I would top load it automatically if it was a rookie, but Jeff Okudah, Larry Fitzgerald, Allen Robinson, Daniel Jones, and Mac Jones. Oh my gosh, jeez. It's been a long time since I got a good... Since I've opened up a good card of Prestige. Very long time, I think. I don't recall opening up a good rookie out of Prestige in like at least 5-6 breaks. And I only do about one a week, so it's been a while for me. Bobby Wagner, Justin Jefferson, another number card. All right, I guess I'll top on this one too. Jeez, barely ever get number cards. 39, Hayden Hearst, Patrick Mahomes, Sage Surratt, Philip Lindsay, Jamie Collins, and Dak Prescott. Is this a patch? I don't know. I don't think that's a patch. But it is thick, so yeah, typically thick ones that aren't that thick just are thick because they have a kid reporter. Cam Newton, TJ Watt, James Robinson, Powerhouse, Joey Bosa, Tyson Campbell, Byron Jones, Marlon Humphrey, and Michael Pittman Jr. All right. Let's see this guy. Okay, hopefully this Kenny guy. Kenny, I hope that you're the guy that has been searching for the group. All right. When I get the notification that pops up that Kenny joined, I will make an announcement that. So I'll make it twice now. Kenny, you're watching now. All right. If you were the one that was messaging me on eBay, sorry it took so long. I was obviously messaging you during the break, but you could rewatch this break obviously on here. You could rewind also on here. So there should be a bar at the bottom that lets you drag it. So just drag it all the way to the start if you want to go back to the start, okay? Just so you know. So you can rewatch this on here also when it finishes. I don't know if that was you or not. If that was you, please confirm that was you, because whoever that was, they were not. They were disappointed that they could not get into the break. Leonard Fournette, Brandon Ayuk, David Bakhtiari, Devonta Smith. I'll top load that one for you. Penny Sewell, Jerry Jeudy, Robert Woods, and Jared Goff. It wasn't me, but thank you. Okay, all right, well. Worried about this guy. I don't like it when people are upset over something like that, because I genuinely, I don't know. I have the link. I even sent him the link, and he said it didn't work. So I don't know. Dalvin Cook, Tom Brady, Derek Carr, Mahomes' magical arm leads to 5 touchdowns. Tommy Tremble, DeMarcus Lawrence, Tyler Boyd, and Clyde Edwards-Helaire. All right, do we have a patch card over here? I don't know. We'll see. I think that bottom one might feel thick. But yeah, that goes for anyone else too, obviously, on Facebook. That Kenny, you could rewatch it. It goes for anyone else too that might have joined later. All right, this card, just so you know, I opened it. It was like that to begin with. All right. Quality control sometimes isn't the best, but that's Chris Carson, Montez Sweat, Sony Mitchell, Trey McKitty. I'll top load him. Top load any rookie parallel. Kwity Paye, Budda Baker, CeeDee Lamb, and Myles Gaskin. I don't care what rookie parallel it is. I will top load it, and I will more than likely sleeve all rookies unless it comes out of Chronicles draft picks. Because I don't know who even if it's not a big name rookie, he's at least gonna get the sleeve, because for a Packer fan, comparing someone to like Reggie White is a defensive lineman, but he's an all-time GOAT. So Chase Claypool, Gardner Minshew, Ronald Jones, Jalen Hurts, Caleb Farley, Patrick Queen, T.Y. Hilton, and Cortland Sutton. I don't know if any of these guys are gonna be like, the Reggie White of your team, but So they at least deserve a sleeve. Kenyon Drake, Devontae, Dallas Goedert. Like Devontae, rookie should at least always be sleeved. I think. Chase Young, Terrence Marshall Jr., Cooper Kupp, T.J. Hawkinson, and Leighton Vander Esch. I actually had Devontae Adams game-worn pants. I have Aaron Rodgers. If you didn't see that pinned to my page, I pinned the post, I think. But I do have Aaron Rodgers game-worn pants. I paid $35 for them. And yeah. What was I gonna say? I also had Devontae Adams. I ended up trading Devontae Adams for some other stuff, but I was offered about $500 for them. And by the way, for the Rodgers, I was offered about $2,000. So many people think I should sell them for paying $35. I'm sure that you probably think that too, but my philosophy is this. I'm a diehard Packer fan. Never going to find them again, probably. Got them straight from the team. So they're authentic. I know that. And for $35, geez, how many other people could say, like, that's probably the best $35 that you'll ever spend. And if I ever need the money, I'll let them go, but I have so many other side hustles that allow me to where I don't need to do that, you know? I like collecting things, too. I'm not just a seller. I also like to collect things. Quinnen Williams, DJ Chark, Chris Godwin, Cameron Jordan, Diami Brown, Hayden Hearst, Patrick Mahomes, and Chandler Jones. Like, I do actually have few, like at least $1,000 collection of trading cards. It's not my number one hobby. My number one hobby is the One Memorabilia that I was saying before. Like what I told you about just now with my Aaron Rodgers pants. And working at the factory that I worked at, I literally we made this jersey that he's wearing, those game pants, and the hand warmer that he's wearing, because Russell always wears a hand warmer. Wow, we made that right in Wisconsin. It's all made in Wisconsin. Every team, all 32 teams. So I got my hands on some cool stuff. I got a LaDainian Tomlinson practice jersey, actually. Russell Wilson, Chase Young, Julian Edelman, Ronald Jones, Tre'Davious White, Melvin Gordon, Aaron Donald, and Frank Darby. And that LaDainian Tomlinson practice jersey, I also, again, got offered about $2,000. But that, I also am not going to sell that. Because, once again, who else do you know that could say that? They made that stuff. You'd have to know someone in Wisconsin here who's probably old, because that factory was a bunch of, not gonna lie, it was a lot of older people who liked sewing. And that I was not a sewer, okay? That was not my job. But that's what a lot of them were doing at the factory. Deontay Johnson, LaVishka Chenault, Terry McLaurin, Youth, Brandon Ayuk, Darius Slayton, Cole Beasley, Joe Mixon, and Jalen Waddle. That job was actually also cool because I got to see some early stuff. Oh, I think this is a patch. I could save that one for last. I got to see some early stuff. So, for an example, the Packers, if you watch a Packer game or you saw their all-white uniforms, I think that they're pretty gross. But I got to see those being made, literally with my own two eyes, being made 4 months before they were released to the public. So I already knew what they looked like. I took pictures of them. I was allowed to share, but only with close people that I could trust. So I couldn't post them on social media. Otherwise, that would have got me fired. But I was able to, just show some close people and not send the picture out to anyone. Myles Garrett, Mike Evans, John Brown, Jamin Davis, get top on him, Demetric Felton, Philip Lindsay, Jamie Collins, and Dak Prescott. But yeah, it was a fun job, super cool, and that's why I like to say a little bit about me at the beginning, because especially football breaks, Football is my sport. I don't know too much about baseball. I do baseball breaks, to be honest. But to be honest, I don't really know much about baseball or basketball. Not as much as I know about football. Tyler Lockett, Antonio Brown, or Gibson, not Brown. Antonio Gibson. We're going to redo that. Pretend that never happened. Darius Slayton, Devin White, Michael Stretchen, Byron Jones, Marlon Humphrey, and Michael Pittman Jr. Devin Bush, Justin Herbert, Fred Warner, OBJ, Tyon Wallace, Jerry Jeudy, Robert Woods, and Jared Goff. One thing that I do know, so those that are watching it, those that are in this break, I'll just give you, it's a little spoiler. I don't really know if it's a spoiler. It's nothing really fancy, but I don't think I'd get in trouble for saying this because it's really no big deal. But just to prove to you that I know a little bit about this stuff, I think within the next year or two, teams are going to be getting a new style jersey, just so you know. So it's not going to be like incredibly different, but notice when you watch the games, they're going to be different, all right? And when you see that, just remember, this guy that you did a break with before, he predicted the future. I don't really think you could do much with that information anyways, but supposedly they're supposed to be making a new style jersey for the players. Travis Fulgham, Sam Darnold, Kareem Hunt. I think that it's supposed to be this next upcoming year, to be honest, too, but I don't know. Sam Darnold, Trey Nixon, DeMarcus Lawrence, Tyler Boyd, and Clyde Edwards-Helaire. It's just supposed to be a different style. Like, for players, I don't think many people know it, but there's quarterback cut. So, let me see if I can find a quarterback cut. So, there's skill cut, which is most players, like most skill players. There's linebacker cut, which is, for the bulkier guys. I think that's probably a linebacker cut. Skill cut is for the smaller guys, so like Tyler here. And quarterback cut is for the quarterbacks, where it's like, wider by the torso. Skill cut, it goes down, it slims by the torso. Linebacker cut, it's for, I don't really know, to be honest. But there's different cuts, so it's supposed to, players are, I don't know if you're even going to notice, to be honest, that there's a new style jersey that they're wearing. So, but, cool little fun fact. Jalen Hurts, Lamichael Pirine. This is a patch card, so I'll put it in the back. Julian Edelman, Racy McMath, DeAndre Swift, Emmanuel Sanders, T. Higgins, Michael Pirine, and Darius Slayton is the patch cards. So I'm going to go grab a thick top loader, maybe, unless I have one here. Got a thick sleeve. Is this thick enough? It's almost too thick, so I'm going to go grab a thick top loader real quick. It'll just be 1 minute, and then we will finish off with that number 5 mega box. Alrighty, that was a thick top loader that I had, but it was just too thick, so we're going with the ones I got. Unfortunately, I now buy my supplies from Walmart, and Walmart is the most expensive place to get your supplies. Not even close. Not even close. It is so expensive to get supplies at Walmart. At least compared to where the local card shops are in Green Bay. Because I don't know where the local card shops are at this new town I'm living in. I just moved, so I haven't really had enough time to Check it out. All right, so I was just checking my Facebook, making sure that the video is still good to go, and it looks like it is. So hopefully, yep, these should be the right size, which they are. Hopefully not too big. I don't think that they are. Let me see. Where's the other thick one I had? Yeah. That's a little too thick for this. Alrighty. So, Mega Box. Whoever chose number 5, I forgot who chose number 5. It was B. Whoever B is, I don't know if that's your real name or not. Is there a B on my break? B-E-E? No? Maybe your Facebook name is not your real name. Whoever B is, if this is a good Mega Box, you could thank B. If this isn't a good Mega Box, I will give you B's address. No, I will not do that, because I don't even know who B is. Uh, 36, 13. Sweet, I don't have that Najee yet. Awesome. Well, at least we got you one card that you don't have yet. Hopefully we'll get you some more with this Mega Box. So whatever it is, Panini points or auto, well, if it's Panini points, we'll be able to tell. But whatever, if it's an auto, I'll save it for last, whenever I open the pack. So if it's the first pack, I will just set it to the side, reveal it last. If it's Panini points, I'll just reveal it right away. And hopefully, if it's Panini points, they don't have it backwards, because the last time I opened Panini points was out of here. It was out of the first Mega Box I ever opened of this. Literally, I'm not kidding. All right. The Panini points were backwards, so you could. Hopefully, you didn't see that, but the Panini points were backwards, so it was revealing the code on camera, and thankfully I sent it to them. It was actually Armin who took 4 teams this break. I sent it to Armin. They thankfully used it, but they literally, why would they have, I don't know. I don't know why they would have the Panini points showing the other way. Patrick Mahomes, OBJ, Keenan Allen, Hayden Hearst, Saquon, DeAndre Swift, Travis Etienne, and Thunder and Lightning, Tom Brady. I don't know if it's Lightning or Lightning, but I'm going with Lightning. Oh, jeez. Garbage is overflowing with some wrappers. Some card wrappers. All right. Gonna have to take the garbage out today before my next break, which is tomorrow, I think. Tomorrow's my basketball one. All right. Don't think I fanned them out to check and see if we got any Panini points, because I really don't want to reveal another code. If Cam Newton, AJ Brown, Mark Andrews, Matthew Stafford, Robert Tonyan, Nick Bolton, Nick Bosa, and Dante Culpepper. Excuse me. All right. Kid reporter here. Don't think we got an auto or... hopefully I did not expose that. The last card. David Johnson, Sam Howard, Joe Mixon, Raheem Mostert, Patrick Peterson, Daniel Jones, Carlos Boogie Basham, and this is the Steelers, Najee Harris. So hopefully you don't have that one either. That's at least 2 cards that you don't have. Too bad you weren't in that break that I had during the season, though, and got that Najee auto out of the hybrid box. That break was pretty small, though, because that box alone, I like to keep my breaks about no more than $300. So, I mean, that box alone is $130 after tax. Or maybe it's $140 after tax. I don't know. Josh Jacobs, Eric Ebron, Tua, awesome, good. Good, glad you got that one too, at least. So at least it's not a total dud. Traquan Smith, Chase Young, Elijah Mitchell, Javonte Williams. I like these cards a lot. And Rookie Wave, Kyle Trask. Heck yeah. Top loading this Kyle Trask. I think Kyle Trask is good. I don't think he's going to go off with the Bucks, but I think he's going to go off, to be honest. I don't know. Maybe it's just my prediction. I also predicted at the beginning of this year, this last year, that Justin Fields was going to be the Rookie of the Year. That was not the case. And that was a bold prediction coming from a diehard Packer fan. So I was putting a lot of what's the right word? A lot of faith into that guy. That was not the case. I honestly thought he would be a lot more like Russell was at the beginning of his career, because he's got athleticism for sure. He can run. You watch him. You watch Justin Fields. He can run. He's not a terrible thrower either. He just has some terrible coaches who make some terrible play calls. All right, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. I'm sorry, whoever. Does Mahomes have a Thunder and Lightning card? B? Try to think. I'm pretty sure he would. I don't know if I opened one of. I don't think I opened one of his. I'm pretty sure he does. I can't recall. Now that you say that, I'm trying to think if I don't think I even opened a duplicate of a Thunder Lightning so far. Or a Thunder and Lightning, whatever. I think I've gotten all different ones so far. And I've opened quite a bit of playoff. Mike Williams, Winnie Marcellus, Dan Marino, Kenny Galladay. Got an auto, and it's okay. I'm pretty sure that's an auto. And I'm not gonna lie, it looked like a Bengal. So if that is a Jamar Chase, I don't know if that's auto or not. I'm setting that to the side though. Nick Chubb, Joey Bosa, Mark Ingram. I don't know if that's auto. I think it is. Cameron Jordan, Andy Dalton, Mac Jones. He's getting top loaded. Carlos Boogie Basham. I'm top loading him because he's a parallel, and Rashad Bateman. I'm also top loading him. So look at that. 3 cards out of here getting top loaded. Oh, I'm also top loading this Javonte. I didn't realize Javonte was a silver. He's a silver here. So yeah, I mean, if you see what I'm doing, I still have yet to sleeve all these cards, but just the top loads alone that I'm using, it's still quite a bit of supplies and money that I'm paying. It's not astronomical, but I add it all up. So that's what I was saying at the beginning, you know. I add all the supplies up. Because I think I would honestly say I do breaks for myself too to make money, but I do it mostly for you guys. And also breaks are just fun. I don't know. It's super fun. I love doing breaks. Lamar Jackson, Tyreek Hill, Jarvis Landry, Tom Brady, Nick Bosa, Dante Culpepper, Elijah Molden, and Rams. This might be the first duplicate. I think this was one of the first Thunder Lightning that I got. Or Lightning. Do they have patches in here? I don't know. No, that's not a patch. I was going to say, I don't think so, but that felt thick for some reason. Probably because of the kid reporter in the back. Devontae Parker, C.J. Henderson, Joe Namath, Devontae Adams, Russell Wilson, Greg Rousseau, David Johnson. He's a parallel, and Shannon Sharp. We got 2 packs left. I'm pretty sure that was the auto. And I'm pretty sure that it is a Bengal, but I don't know. Don't know. Kid reporter. Brandon Cooks, Myles Gaskin, Josh Allen, Tyler Lockett, AJ Terrell, Lawrence Taylor, Dimey Brown, and behind the numbers, Tony Romo, the greatest announcer ever. All right, last pack before I reveal the auto. Ryan Tannehill, Max Crosby, Jerome Bettis, Joe Theismann, Chandler Jones, Daz Newsome, Elijah Mitchell is a parallel, so I'll top on him. Call to the arms, Sam Darnold. I'm going to top on him quick, and then get a reveal of this auto. I'm pretty sure, I'm not going to lie, I'm pretty sure I saw a Bengals helmet, so I don't know if Joe Burrow has an auto out of here, but pretty sure whoever's auto this is, he plays for the Cincinnati Bengals. All right. Alvin Kamara. I'll reveal this one first. Rookie wave, Jalen Darden. I'll top on him. And Chris Evans is the auto. Dang it. This is a thicker stock, actually. I might have to get a premium, premium top loader for this one? Dang it. This is a thicker stock, though. I don't think the last one I opened it was this thick of a stock. Whew. I saw the Bengals. Saw the Bengals helmet. I really did. Kenny, is it you that has the Jamar? Yep, it's you. Sorry, man. But hey, at least, well, no, I was gonna say at least he won a Super Bowl, but they didn't. So, but hey. He might. I don't know too much about Chris Evans, to be honest, but dang it. That's so... Oh, man. Whatever. It happens. He gave it a shot. And I think you got the Bengals for a pretty decent deal. Yeah, $21.50. That's another thing that I love about breaks is that... the money that you pay, no matter what team you get, I think you get a super awesome deal. I mean, $21.50, like what I said at the beginning, right? I've got $250 worth of product here. So instead of spending $250, you could spend $21.50 if you only care about the Bengals. Much lower risk. It's definitely worth the risk in my eyes. That's why breaks are so popular, because you pay less money, even if you're just a fan of the Texans and whose rookie are you chasing, right? But you're paying that much money, $10, $15 on $250 worth of product, and you get all the Texans cards. So it's a win-win for both me and you. You get the cards you only care about, and you're only spending a fraction of the cost. So... anyways, obviously, I'm pretty sure you were chasing Jamar Chase. Chris Evans is who you got. Maybe you can make something. So, yeah, exactly. I mean, that's the thing, Brett, is most of the time, I have the bid starting out at, $7 plus shipping. Shipping's at cost, so if you sell your cards that you get, most of the time, you should at least make your money back. So, I mean, in the end, you're not really... out much, if anything. It's a risk that is well deserved, or not well, but it's a well. What's the right word? It's a smart risk, I guess, is the right word to say. You're not risking a lot, and you've got a lot to gain. So, But anyways, I mean, that easily could have been Jamar. I was really hoping it was, to be honest. Anyways, I'll get this in a tablet for you. That's the break. Thank you all again for the support. If you're a basketball fan, I've got a break tomorrow. If it makes its money back, because basketball is always on the edge of making its money back and not. So I'm hoping it does. But anyways, that is the break. Thank you all once again for joining. I've got 4 more of these mega boxes as of today. Might get more. So I like to add a mega box into each and every one of my breaks if I could. So I will likely be doing the same break 4 more times. So be on the lookout on my eBay. Stay in the group if you want. I do sell leftover teams, which are typically always the same 5 to 10 teams for cheap. I do bundle deals, so stay in the group if you want. Even if you, I mean, Armin pays $20 for 4 teams. That's a pretty sweet deal in my eyes. So anyways, that is the break. Thank you all once again. And have a good weekend. Have a good Friday. See ya.